Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we are continuing our campaign with Strat Clut through Thrones of Britannia. And I feel like this episode will probably be a slightly slower one as we are getting ready to, replenish our troops, replenish our supplies, try to get our economy back up, maybe a bit of extra food we can gain in order to continue upgrading this area. And decide whether we go to war with Northumbria. At this point,
benefit from this meeting.
they're not super friendly. We had
You
a
are
chance
welcome
to
here.
become friends with them, but we didn't accept it. Now we'll have to see. If we're going for Sudreyar, they would be an easier target, and I think that would also help us, but at the same time, I feel it puts us at a disadvantage because their territories are very hard to control and we don't have a lot of armies right now. They won't be providing us with a lot of food either. And so I really don't feel that it's the best choice to go to war with them. Like this would be... What would we have here? So this one would be a trapper. Let's say we would get a bit of food out of this one. We would get a lot of commercial bonuses from these buildings. So at least on that side this would be good. Then I would have to go by the sea. This is a fishing port and a mine. It's a bit hard to justify going after them.
For the glory of the Cymry, songs will be sung.
Yeah, let's have you here. Let's bring you over here. Now, at the same time,
My heart has room for you and your words.
if I decide to go to war with them, they will have a few 20 stack armies that we would need to defeat. So they have this, and this at this point, and they're not, as you can see, they're on good terms or decent terms with everybody else. I'm not sure that they'll go to war. Maybe they'll go to war with East Anglia at some point, but they're of the same great Viking army, so their relations should at least be stable for the moment. Maybe if we can make a military alliance over here.
With your visit. We do not.
Yeah, he'd be intrigued for a defensive pact. If I give you this money, this is not a lot, of course. Military access, no. What if I say, let's go for a defensive pact while I join your war against Duet?
We do not.
No. That is not something he's interested in. How are we on supplies? Well, we're still replenishing our troops as well.
Command us.
We need to sit down just a little bit longer. Which brings me to the question, do I want to keep the king here? Or do we want to bring him up here? You know, if we were to take the trapper and these regions, we wouldn't be gaining a whole lot of food. But it might be enough just to create a brand new army to the west. And if we were to take the next fishing port, and that would help. Is Sudreyar at war with anyone? With Ailech and its allies.
We will serve you well.
Starting from here wouldn't be a real advantage.
Every man will do his duty.
If I attack here, now this region won't provide us, well, unless we get up to here, they won't provide us with any food. This one would be wood. This is food. Okay. There's a problem here in as well, because we don't have a lot of food production buildings. So let's bring our king. I think that's what I'll do. I'll split this up. I'll use the opportunity that Sudreyar doesn't have as strong of a force as we do to take over this territory and then start marching through. And as much food as we can collect, we're gonna pump these armies up. One there, and I'll bring this other guy to the south. We'll reposition everyone as much as we can, and we'll get some research in the meantime. The economy is not great, food is not great, food is the most worrisome situation now. We can get ourselves like 220 stack army, I think will be good. If we make 3, then we'll be in the perfect situation.
Warriors, into position!
But you know, as we march forward through here, like maybe if they declare war, if Northumbria declares war to the south, they'll be removing some of these troops.
My warriors will not
Let's see, what is this 3rd cavalry? Well, a lot more armored, with better melee skill and better charge bonus. Not that much of a speed, but the upkeep is not that high either. This is 1 out of 1. I should be recruiting the swordsman soon.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
This requires 7 turns to get that extra food.
We will serve you well.
Like, do I have any region where I could build anything? Not yet. Let's wait 1 more turn. I like the +3 to public order, like these bonuses going up. I wonder if we're ever going to get anything related to food as well, or maybe extra gold by having more territory. This guy, yeah, let's say the kingdom comes first. As far as objectives, we need Cumberland, Bernice, and North Reading. And the less... Oh. Interesting. To get to the kingdom victory, we really need to go far with this.
May your visit fulfilled both our hopes.
Yeah, let's keep relations high. I'm not gonna go for a Gwynedd at the moment, so let's see, where is... So here we have our border. 6 turns for 15 extra food. Seems like the right thing to pick, but what else do we have? There would be some alternatives here as well, if we were to make it more of a food production building. I think I do like the commerce, like we will have probably another woodcutter in here. We'll see. Yeah, let's upgrade this main settlement. Our heroics will start going down. I'm happy that we managed to raise it high enough to where that is not an issue.
My offer is signed.
They want us to give them our daughter, and I will say no.
It's time to discuss coming together.
Nope.
My rank has increased.
Okay, +3 to public order. That is great. This guy became also an art collector. Why did he become an art collector? What building is that? Sculptor building. Okay. You are very unloyal. This is the guy we had to focus. Or what's his deal? More influential, politics and intrigues, yeah. Well, let's see if we cannot make him loyal by marrying her. This is a loyal wife, +2 to faction religion and +2 to the husband's loyalty. Decreed, give an incentive to marry. I mean, sure. There we go, he's now at free loyalty and is part of the family. That was a good backup right there. And I think I'm gonna make him even more loyal because I don't want any bad traits to develop in him. Do I care about attrition? Well, I do care a bit, so let's just make some progress.
Every man will do his duty.
Okay. Right here we are pretty much ready. And I think that's pretty much it. Like on the woodcutter, how much do we need? 3200. So if we wait 2 turns, we'll be able to throw in maybe what I should be doing. Let's see if I could go higher on taxes while this event is still active, right? Get some extra cash in? Wouldn't be so bad. We're not losing on any growth in this game. If I go this way, we would be getting a bit more food. And a bit more, well, it's gold that I care more about than food, but it would also allow me to get this swordsman early.
Onward to glory! Make the area secure.
Yeah. We'll just leave it at that and see. What are we going to go for next? As I said, I think I'm going to wait another turn. And then we upgrade the woodcutter's hut. As soon as we can reduce some of the costs, the sooner it will be better for us. And we can reform the region exactly as we want. There we go.
My warriors will not falter.
You? I could start attacking this in 2 turns. This is summer. Next turn it will be autumn, and we can start besieging these in autumn and fight it during winter. That would be good if we can avoid some attrition. The good part is that I can't see any kind of Sudreyar's forces. The bad part is that these guys might move in and take some of these ports away, which I want for myself.
Well,
You.
let's be having you then.
Oh, you are part of Fortrio? Do you have any other region except for this one?
You're here now, so spit it out.
You still hold this region from Sursen. And you are allied with Sursen.
Speak honest and true, or leave.
And you don't like us. Sursen likes us. Okay, I guess I can't take that region just yet. This would mean minus 30 food, so we need to get down here to get 29 food. Oh, we also have the grain silo, so that will be fine for now. Interesting. Now this campaign right now is it's not going. It's slightly weird. It's a bit difficult to portray. It's a bit difficult to like make progress, and it
Every
seems
man
like
will do his duty.
I guess it is. This is also big if we have to think about it.
Send them packing.
Okay, there we go. And can we make? No, we cannot make during that turn another one, another
Victory
battering ram.
awaits.
I guess one of the main reasons why this is a bit more difficult is because we are surrounded by such strong factions, right? So there's no real weakling here. Okay. You. Should I get more food and more commerce, or more industry and commerce? I can throw in more salt. I could throw in another one of these buildings, but I don't know what I would add that would really bring it value. Maybe we'll wait and then make another level 3 fishery. Okay, they've made land in Ireland. Why are they fighting Vikings on the sea? The AI is being really silly. And over here...
For the glory of the Cymry. Battle calls.
Yeah.
Can't be done.
I think they're going to land somewhere in here. Maybe they'll go once again for this food of ours.
Warriors attack.
I think it's just about the right time when we can go to war. Don't feel like we're waiting anymore. Like, they have some spears, they have some archers, which might represent some problems for our siege weapons, right? Setting them on fire. But other than that, like, if we can pick a snowy weather, they won't even be able to light up the fires. So that will make the whole thing a lot easier. Let's see. Fog, no. Dry. Dry, no. We didn't manage to get what we wanted, but that is fine. Let's have 2 siege towers on this side. And I'll remove the axes, because I want swords and armored axes on the left. I will pick another one of these towers, and we'll have axemen on the right. Finally, this leaves all of these troops to climb the walls, and the archers here in front trying to distract the enemy from lighting our stuff on fire.
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers. Blood will flow. Let's go to war.
We're getting some good damage. At the end of the day, the Welsh archers are quite strong. It almost feels like they have some extra bonuses in regards to this, even though it doesn't seem to be proved by the stats. Though of course, like, we're not talking about the longbowmen, right? Okay, we're gonna retreat these guys, and then we have one more unit of archers. Now that we've reached the wall, it doesn't really matter anymore what they decide to do.
Look sharp! Missiles! Heirs of Arthur! They're firing at us! Levyman, strike hard! Man, go kill them!
Okay, swords. I will bring the swords over here. I will bring you up the walls. Nope. Look here, please.
Pick those feet up! Double time, men! Pick those feet up! Pound the ground! Axemen!
Look at these guys.
Spearmen!
And their dumb decision making,
Pound the ground!
I would say.
What's your command? Strike hard! Mangle them! Up the pace! Mangle them! Axemen! Swordsmen!
Yeah, swords. Keep going forward. Let's bring this other swordsman forward. You, will gather you up here.
Heirs of Arthur!
At them!
Levymen! Show us the foe!
Yeah, go after them on that side.
Levymen!
Let's bring you through here.
Spearmen! Pound the ground! Strike hard! Strike hard! Spearmen! Reloaded! Now we're talking! Axemen!
Axemen, let's bring you in here.
Spearmen!
And let's slightly speed it up. Yeah, I will want to bring some spears and go after them there, but
Heirs of Arthur!
okay. You, let's go this way.
Levymen! Strike hard! Mangle them! Swordsmen!
You go there.
Levymen!
These axes I will take up.
Axemen! Levymen!
I mean, at this point, I just want these ones at least to go after the archers. Axes, you get engaged there.
Kill them! Quick march it is!
Let's bring you around. We're about to capture, like, the gates, so I am going to bring these guys in.
Show us the foe! Strike hard!
And we're gonna use this opportunity to run after the javelins.
We have
Yeah. This was a lot easier.
you did us proud.
Now I wonder why. I guess they didn't really have elite troops, right? They had a few ranks on us, few axes and spears, and we had armored axes which were really strong, and also swords. I'm guessing that is probably the main reason there. Let's see, occupy.
At once!
Perfect. And now we gain all this extra food. Ooh. And a decision on what to do with the buildings. But our allegiance penalties, look at that, minus 15. I really need to go commercial.
Not possible.
If this guy comes here and he takes that
Every
region
man will
over,
do his duty.
not going to be
We cut!
a big deal, to be honest. What do we need in order to unlock the commercial? To get this cultural osmosis? We need a market hall or long port building chain. Which one was the closest? Not this one. It's not this one, so it's either here, North Reading, or Cumberland. It makes me now want to change target and really go for this region. In 2 turns we'll have both of these upgraded. That means extra food at lower public order. At lowering public order, right? Can go this way. Can already go this way. And now it will be at minus 7. Oh yeah, the penalties for cultural osmosis were also influenced by this, right? Wrong allegiance, public order. So, picking a judge's hall for this region, it could be good. Like, we could get some good money out of it. And if we throw in a few more commercial areas with that, because otherwise industrial makes no sense. for this area, I would say. I mean, you could say that it gets influenced by this. I feel like the bonuses for commercial will be higher, and it's not going to add too much to this one. But right now, there's no money to be had, so adding a low field is not doing anything for us. We're just gonna leave that region alone, and we're gonna work on a different region. Like, for example, making food here.
We are Arthur's folk, true of
A governor position is available now, and this guy is a good governor, so let's add him in. Maybe we'll move him later on, but for now, he should stabilize the area. -9. -2 from the character. Having that guy in power is not great. Sudriyar is moving some big forces around now. Map control, standing proud. Situated at the southernmost end of the greatest peninsula on Alba's western coast, the fort of Dunalbert is surrounded on three sides by the sea. The rocky headland was fortified by the king of Dalviriata and is now a formidable redoubt, accessible only via drawbridge on the northern approach. Take this fort and you will command all you survey. So, what I am wondering right now is if this is like some sort of a balancing act. How much food are we going to lose out of this? 38? Just 38. Can I make it back here in 2 turns? The answer is yes. I am going to do that. Then we're gonna come back south. Because we're only getting like 30 free food here. And we're not getting any money. Like, I could do this. And we would still be fine.
We will serve you well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this army in here, because I know if they're taking over this territory, we're gonna come back with our king. Mole farm, fishing wharf, back to having some sort of economy. Something resembling an economy, at least. And I could go here with the next level and even throw in another source of food. However, maybe we'll wait and add up to this royal hall instead. Okay, they took it over. They're coming to the coast, so they plan to go forward in invading us. These guys are going around.
My deeds increase my renown.
You wanna marry her. You'll lose some command. But other than that... Aren't you at war?
Both my hearth and my ear.
Oh, they are at war with Orkneyar.
We are Arthur's folk, true. Send them packing.
And we're done.
For duty.
Now the best thing about this citadel right here is that they can't really invade it except if they go somewhere through here, but I'm not sure a ship can travel through this strait, or come through the south, which of course they could do, but it's not easy, and I do like that. See, on civics we haven't unlocked anything, So I'm really thinking that going for the next level of spears is probably the right thing to do. With this governor, we're gonna keep upgrading you. He's bringing another 30, like Orkney. I'll see if they move south. If they plan to go towards us instead of, you know, other enemies. But I guess this is going to pretty much be it for this episode. Like, we are working towards improving the situation in the area, and we're slowly getting back up. As I said, like, I thought that this episode would be something along these lines, as it does take a lot of work to stabilize the entire region, especially after such a war, such a difficult war that we had, you know, last time, or at the beginning of the campaign. But we should be good going forward and adding a few more buildings and upgrading our troops. Yeah, take out maybe a good part of Sudriar, maybe even have some territory in mainland of Ireland. That could be interesting to go. And as soon as as opportunity presents itself, which... Oh, now they're at war with Myers. But Myers is not doing good. Not doing well. I feel like since they have no armies in the area, I could just straight up recruit another army here, take the wood.
By no means.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we do during the next episode. But for now, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.